Hi there, mystery seeker. Well, you're definitely in the right place. Bruce Lee's death remains a total enigma. Was it a medical mishap, foul play, a curse from an ancient spirit, or something else? Something darker and more malevolent? Welcome to You Should Be Scared. I'm your host, Taylor Davies, and this is your #1 destination for everything mysterious and unexplained. Without greater ado, let's dive into today's strange case. Bruce Lee wasn't just any martial artist, he was a true legend, but before all that, he was a young boy growing up in Hong Kong. Born in San Francisco in 1940, Bruce moved to Hong Kong with his family when he was just a few months old. His father, Lee Hoi Chuen, was a famous Cantonese opera star, and his mother, Grace Ho, came from a wealthy and influential family. Bruce's early interest in martial arts was sparked by his father, who introduced him to the basics of Tai Chi. This initial exposure laid the foundation for his lifelong passion. Bruce Lee was a child actor appearing in over 20 films before he was even 18. Bruce Lee's major movie achievements include his iconic roles in The Big Boss, Fist of Fury, and Way of the Dragon, where he fought Chuck Norris in a legendary scene. His philosophy and teachings revolutionized martial arts and inspired countless practitioners worldwide. Beyond his films, Bruce Lee's impact on cinema and martial arts is immeasurable. He broke racial barriers in Hollywood and became a global icon, symbolizing strength, discipline, and the pursuit of excellence. In Seattle in 1964, Bruce married Linda Emery, and together they had 2 children, Brandon and Shannon. Bruce's dedication to his family was evident in every aspect of his life. Despite his rigorous training and filming schedules, he always made time for his loved ones. Brandon and Shannon recall their father as a loving and playful parent who encouraged them to pursue their passions. Bruce also achieved several personal milestones that shaped his philosophy and career. He opened his first school in Seattle, where he began to develop his unique fighting style, Jeet Kune Do, or the way of the intercepting fist, which emphasized flexibility and practicality. This period marked the beginning of Bruce's journey to revolutionize martial arts, blending his personal experiences with traditional techniques. Linda stood by Bruce through his struggles and triumphs, providing unwavering support as he broke down barriers and challenged conventions. On July 20th, 1973, the world was stunned. Bruce Lee died suddenly. On his last day, Lee met with actor George Lazenby to discuss his role in one of Lee's upcoming movies, Game of Death. Afterwards, to celebrate, Lee made the decision to have a nooner at Betty Ting Pei's flat. Lee and Betty Ting Pei had been having an affair for about 12 months at this point. Lee's business partner Raymond Chow showed up at about 6 o'clock. Lee complained of a headache and Betty handed him one of her aspirin-containing prescription painkillers, and he went to lay down. Lee never got back up after lying down on Betty's bed. Betty found him unresponsive, and Chow dispatched an ambulance to take Lee's body to a nearby hospital to prevent a scandal. The medical staff continued to treat Lee's lifeless body before announcing that he had died at 11:30 p.m. Then, Chow informed the press that Lee had collapsed at home with his wife, Linda. Officially, it was said to be brain swelling, caused by an allergic reaction to aspirin. But fans were not convinced, and many still wonder what really happened. Now let's examine the theories. Theory 1, an allergic reaction. Some believe it was a bad reaction to his medicine. Bruce Lee took a medication, Equagesic, an aspirin-based painkiller for a headache. Some people believe he had a severe allergic reaction to it, leading to his untimely death. What's known for sure is that 2 months before his death, Bruce Lee was suddenly hospitalized. This occurred in May 1973, when Lee collapsed while carrying out post-production work on Enter the Dragon. Debilitated by seizures and headaches, he was rushed to Hong Kong Baptist Hospital in Kowloon Tong. Diagnosed with cerebral edema, caused when fluid builds up around the brain, resulting in increased pressure, doctors stabilized Lee's condition quickly with mannitol. After a brief hospital stay, he left and all was deemed well. Although Lee complained of the occasional headache after being discharged, he maintained his usual strict diet and intense fitness regime. However, critics of this theory say that he had never had an allergic reaction to aspirin before, and allergies to aspirin are pretty much unheard of, affecting as little as 0.2% of the population. Theory 2. The family curse. Some believe Lee's death was the result of a terrible family curse. Spooky, right? There's a theory that Bruce Lee was cursed due to his family's history and his own success. The curse theory is deeply rooted in Bruce Lee's family history. His father, Lee Hoi-chuen, was a famous Cantonese opera star who reportedly angered a powerful spirit. This spirit was said to have cursed the Lee family, bringing misfortune to them. Bruce's own son, Brandon Lee, also died under mysterious circumstances, which some believe is a continuation of this curse. Brandon died while filming The Crow in 1993. A piece of metal lodged in the barrel of a gun loaded with dummy bullets was propelled from the gun when it was fired. It damaged a major blood vessel, leading to Brandon Lee's death. This tragic event only fueled the belief that the Lee family was indeed cursed. Historical context also plays a role. In Chinese culture, curses and spirits are taken very seriously. The idea of a family curse is not uncommon, and many believe that Bruce Lee's incredible success might have attracted negative spiritual attention. Whether you believe in curses or not, the mysterious deaths of Bruce and Brandon Lee continue to captivate and mystify people around the world. Theory 3. Foul play. Some think Bruce Lee was harmed on purpose. Speculations include rival martial artists or organized crime. There were rumors that Bruce had enemies in the martial arts world who were jealous of his success. People also suggested that Bruce Lee was targeted by the Triads. The Triads are a notorious Chinese crime syndicate. It was said that Bruce was targeted because he refused to pay protection money. The Triads were known for their ruthless tactics and had a significant influence in Hong Kong during the 1970s. Theory 4. Brain swelling. Another theory suggests that Bruce Lee's brain swelling was due to cerebral edema caused by hyponatremia. This condition occurs when there is an imbalance of sodium in the body, often due to excessive water intake. It can lead to severe brain swelling and, in some cases, death. Hyponatremia is a serious condition that can be triggered by various factors, including certain medications, excessive physical activity, or underlying health issues. In Bruce Lee's case, some believe that his intense training regime and possible overconsumption of water might have contributed to this fatal condition. Some suggest it could have actually been heat stroke that killed Bruce Lee. He was known to train intensely, often in hot conditions. On the day of his death, it was reported that he had been working in a hot room without air conditioning. Some experts suggest that heat stroke could have caused his brain to swell, leading to his death. Theory 5. Raymond Chow. Some believe that Raymond Chow, Bruce Lee's producer and business partner, might have had a hand in his death. Chow was a powerful figure in the Hong Kong film industry and had a lot to gain from Bruce Lee's success. However, their relationship was not without tension. There are speculations that Chow might have felt threatened by Bruce Lee's growing influence and independence. Some even suggest that Chow could have orchestrated Lee's death to maintain control over his film empire. While there is no solid evidence to support this theory, it adds another layer of intrigue to the mystery surrounding Bruce Lee's death. Sadly, we may never know the truth. But one thing we do know is that Bruce Lee's spirit lives on through all the amazing things he did. From his groundbreaking movie to his philosophy of Jeet Kune Do, Bruce Lee's influence is undeniable. So, if you don't want to risk your own family curse, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And why not watch another mystery video on the screen now while you're at it? So until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and stay tuned for more mind-bending mysteries. And remember, you should be scared.